Alright, I think I have all the programs up and running, including the free weapon button. It's the most important button of all. How can you win without a free weapon button? Watched Empowers play a little bit earlier today. Whew. De-rusting. He's like, would you like to be a human or would you like to be an Engi? Do you have a preference of somebody else? Let me know. Ooh. Chatbot. That's a neat little icon. Most people go for Engis. Well, we can do that anyways. Ads are going to stop in about 12 seconds. Oh, I didn't put up the starting soon. Whatever. It's fine. But yeah, hello everybody. Morning, evening, afternoon, wherever in the world you have to be. It's Crow. We're going to play some FTL. Why are we playing FTL? Because I don't know what else to play. I've been looking at a series of games and I don't know. I feel like video game wise, I've hit a bit of a wall. I guess that just happens. We had strung together some, I don't know, like at least more story driven games for a bit, which is cool and all. But yeah, we're at the end of August going into September. I don't really have plans to actually do the whole Mass Effect trilogy, which is what we did 2 Septembers ago. September. Because that was a lot. It's like 150 hours of streaming. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm just being honest. I don't really have like a plan at this point. There's a couple new releases that exist. I don't plan on playing Silksong when it immediately comes out. Hades might come out of early access at some point. Occasion a Crow played FTL. Something is very wrong. Hello. Francella Presidente. There's not something inherently as, I don't know, wrong. Wrong is such a strong term. It's just, I got nothing else I'm looking to play right now. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet, so you'll need supplies for the journey. Make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuit of a fleet can catch up. Alright, we put a crew indoors, just kind of help with boarding a little bit. Ugh, forward exit location. No nebula. Not ideal. 1, 2, does that cross over? No, maybe we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See a decent number of the beacons though. Alright, well, you know. Investigate. Try to communicate peacefully. Get absolutely nothing. Nice. So that lets me see those 2 beacons. I kind of rather would like to see a beacon. If we see a store early to sell the augment for 25 scrap and get going. Alright, well, this is pretty disgusting. We don't know what they're gonna hack. My shields are getting hacked in a solar flare. Against a burst laser 2 in mini beam. Okay. Nice. All right, so that's pretty ideal. We set up to sneak in our 2 little ion shots before their weapons can fire. That was less than ideal. Whoa, going hard there. FTL turns 13 this month. Can you believe it or not? Hey, Danny Pick. I guess so. It still sticks around. I mean, there's new players still picking it up. Which you love to see. 5 fuel, a drone part, and 9 scrap. I think we're okay now. The shield down where it is. We're not going to accept a surrender. See if we can break their weapons. Yeah, like they have crew doing a bunch of repairs. Strime C. Alright, might get set on fire. Alright, turn off O2, vents faster. Charge FTL, which is faster now that the ship is gone. We'll go back to manning doors. Ooh, spread an oxygen-less environment. That's cool. Try to get you on board as soon as I can. Yeah, NGA it's not a very good ship. It starts with some sellables in level 3 and weapons, but it's really tough to pair weapons with the ion blast. It's like you get a lot of times if you find a burst laser 1 or a flak 1, you're like, man, that's really great, my weapons are going. And then you're like trying to pair that with the ion blast, and it kind of doesn't. That's generally sort of the tricky part of this ship. Hail them. Okay. We got a Leto and hacking. What kind of drones do they have? Okay, they do have a combat drone. Hacking, piloting. Alright, maybe manning shields is better here. Like, we already lose the bonus here, so we're not gonna have much piloting up. Anyways, we're just gonna start breaking down the doors in case this gets hit. Oh, that's gross. I should have known. The missile was already deployed. They have a Zoltan in their weapon, so we can't ion them. Okay. All right. Okay, we send you there. We send you there. We move you back. Just try to get it back online as fast as possible. Okay, well, that's good. I'm working on a perfect profile, and I almost lost the ship. Literally no weapons in stores till Sector 6 to get hacking. Oh, it's so gross. Sometimes store RNG just does not want to cooperate. Okay. Yeah, this ship is... I'm not a fan. Just, it has that really rough... Like, it's going into drones, you know, it's... Okay, so if you get an ion stunner, an ion blast, alright, like, I can get that online. Like, anytime you have to try and pair, like, a 5-power weapon system early, it can just be really rough. Alright, buffer point and shields... Stops a lot of the bleeding, downward spirals, if that happens. Ion plus drone is great. Yeah, a lot of the frustration with the ship just can come from not really being comfortable with ion builds or drone builds, which a lot of players aren't. Get to the station. That looks like a burst 2. It is. And a bomb. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, never mind. That's really great. Alright, I think we can just kind of let it go now. Kill it before it does anything. Cool. $9 and a map. Okay, asteroid field is sort of interesting. Store is pretty early. Okay, thinky thunk time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, those don't connect. So if next jump goes fine, we get shields 2. And then hopefully this is something into store to have like maybe 35 scrap, which does again buy us an ion weapon. So what's scary for us? I mean, we can fix most things pretty quickly. We do have that. We can get through Zoltan Shields quickly. I guess Zoltan Shields with double heavy laser 1s, because then we can eat the double heavy laser 1s. Hey, Kaiser, I am alive. Yeah. I had thought that I might not stream on Thursday just to give myself a little bento break. And I ended up driving to Cleveland on Saturday, and I was just completely burnt out when I got home. But yeah, still in the don't know what to stream. What would Hollow do? I mean, I think we take this jump anyways. Like, I don't have the scrap to do anything differently. I need you to stream a mental break. Oh, I'm sorry, things have gone that way. I get that, though. Okay, cool. Cool. This is not awful. Wow, do we not disrupt them because it's actually kind of favorable for us here? So manning here, there's actually a chance it's relevant. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I guess we just do that then. That works. Like, the speed of which this hits the shield and our shields recover, you can save, like, 1 to 2 damage. Only do it for FTL. We appreciate you do other games, but don't burn out IRL or with games. Fair enough. Yeah. 5 fuel, 2 drone part, 7 scrap. That's really cool resources, but we need money for weapons and shield buffers, so no. Yeah, I definitely cemented myself as being an FTL streamer and like answering questions in FTL. So not unexpected that people hang around mostly for that. Today I finally understood the scene in W3 when you select what you did in a previous game. Tomorrow we'll see the scene when importing in a real W2 save. Oh, okay. Let's let you choose. I guess we could go 1, 2, 3. Like, we have 2 jumps to try and hit the store for value. I don't love this, but also I like to live. Yeah, okay. So this is completely safe fight. That's neat. Yeah, sometimes, and now we have some O2 kill capabilities. All right, we're gonna good old cheat engine this, speed up the game. That's the wrong thing. So we can get all our training done. Delicious, delicious training. Playing in Polish while not knowing Polish is a journey? That seems intense. Going up against Engi B here with the weapons. Cool beans. All right. What kind of crew do they have? That's not how I can see what kind of crew they have. They have a human and a mantis. Now I gotta check to see what level oxygen they have. It's level 2 oxygen. I knew it. Like, I just saw it drifting there, and I was just like, oh, do I keep letting it go, or do I try and stop it? Similar language rated with Polish people at MMO. Let's play Gwent button. The very, very powerful Let's Play Gwent button. No, those items do not interest me. Oh, thank you. Do. A fire? Ugh. Okay, $16. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, this is where not having fleet pursuit indicator is a problem. 2, 3. I think it's close enough that it has to be 5 jumps. I wonder what's like the minimum number of jumps in a sector. So, right, we have like 2 possibilities to get scrap before we go to the store, or we hit the store and then take like 2 fights leaving. Like we go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, Just do what you can. Nice. All right, what choices do I have? None! No choices. 60. Would have been one scrap short of a flak in this scenario. Okie dokie. I don't know how super convinced I am that that's 3 jumps. It's got to be 3 jumps, right? I'm not sure. This is why being rusty and constantly having to like resize my screen makes this so difficult to do constantly. And like the fact that I just don't have anything to compare it to. There's just no lines on the screen coming from my exit that I can use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait a minute. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is like there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 6. It's terrifyingly close. But I think I'm not gonna risk it. Like, the thing that's telling me that it's safe is just how few jumps that we've gotten. Like, that's what my brain is telling me is safe. Try and dodge. Try and stop their weapon. Too late. Okay, that's a good hit. I don't know, they could also have a repair bot. Yes, no, very good. Hitting the, that's like 4 straight weapon hits in a row. I mean, I like where combat bot is their heads at. I think it'll be just fine. But I always thought it was just gonna be fine. It just, not using a measuring device. Tisk tisk. It's 2025. Just waiting to get a little bit more oxygen for the next fight. Well, whatever. Maybe there is a fight, maybe there's not. Fend for ourselves. Okay, maybe. No repair bot. So if both these shots hit and time with this, we do take damage. So let's see if we can desync their weapons. It's level 2 oxygen again. That's so unfortunate. Cheat engine, but not measuring standards? Yeah, cheat engine is pure quality of life, I would argue. There are a couple little thingy things with it, but like it could impact the game in ways we don't know. Come on. Should be fine. Yeah, we used to not use cheat engine. There was... It's just so hard without... Good, now we have to have another thinky thunk. It's better for viewers. Like, for the most part, it's just that it's better for viewers, not spending an hour doing training. All right, so I do not have anything to deal with the Rock Live Mine event. It would just be pure RNG, but this is only one store and potentially another only one store, and I think that's a bigger threat to us than losing crew at this point. Okay, exit location is late, but all the beacons are down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't get to see this beacon. I just have no support for teleporter right now. Yeah, I have no support for teleporter right now. And we have to keep the scrap numbers up in case we get another store early. Yeah, you fire a shot backwards. That hits. Okay, the Roletto missile should go down here. They don't have any evasion. I don't even really know if I get there in time to fix it. Does it really matter which one goes? Okay. 14 bucks. Still have Medbot. I don't think Medbot has like any blue options. I could be misremembering. 2. I don't like not having options. This is why, like, I don't get skipping stores early. A lot of my playstyle is just trying to have the capabilities of spending at every store in the early sectors. Like, just giving myself the most opportunities to be able to buy things at stores. And skipping stores early just feels like such a risk. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's a Leto. Kind of just think we try to get through as fast as possible. Resist, no! $18. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. But when I did my 30s streak, I think it was the first 28 ships we did not use speed hacking. Also, early on, we didn't use speed hacking, and then there was a very protracted fight and it took really, really long. Training off a heavy ion. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6. Looks like 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is kind of like my argument against Fleet Pursuit Indicator, is you could get bogged down in thinking like, all right, this is 7 and doing all the jumps, and then you forget to count this one. But you won't, because Fleet Pursuit Indicator will automatically count this one for you. And sometimes you can just like lose focus for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're hoping that's 6, but maybe it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3. So 3, 2, 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can maybe pick up those jumps. Yep. Yep. Another missile ship. Not ideal. Game doesn't love me right now. Kind of hurts my feelings. Just hurts my feelings a little bit, you know? I think the last game, which was that Stealth A we ran last time? Like FTL was being very, very nice to me. Not this time. Barring us not finding a weapon, like things get really, really scary if we're not able to improve our offense going into 2 shielded ships. Okay, same deal as before. Hey, Xenon. Okay. Keep yourself safe. Can't damage except with any number of shield bubbles. Oh, yeah, no, that's true. It's true. Just never miss. Just never miss. Okay, we're fine. I don't have any other ones I need to worry about, right? I don't know, like, if we do, like, good scrap-wise, do we just go to, like, 3 shields? FTL, just need to let me hear, man. Just let me... Come on. It is the best item in the game, according to Old Crow. Oh my... That is a callback. Ignis, hello. Okay, so 3 stores, no weapons. Additional drones do not help. Well, I mean, they can help. All right. 2 drones fight. Crew teleport is offense. So there was a run, I would think it was like 2 or 3 NGA runs ago, where we bought missile and teleporter. Yeah, there was a DD2 at the last store, and then the store before that we didn't really have money. So technically we could use all the drones to set up the beam drone, but that's using 2 drones per fight. The other option is going into teleporter and trying to make teleporter work with no boarding support at all going into Sector 3. How much is this upgrade? So that and 50 would lead me down to $44. But I mean, I could also sell the dispersal, so that leaves me with 70. Finding the beam drone feels bad. Like, nothing helps us offensively, and yeah, hopefully, you know, if we're just getting drones in the fights, then we're just losing a drone per fight, and we get in trouble in, like, 13 fights. Should we bet Teleporter and Crow again? Like, the problem for me isn't the crew. The problem is if they have a med bay, I can't do anything. If they have a med bay, if they have a clone bay, I have no way of interacting with them. Sending the rock can give me a slight advantage in some fights, but we're going to really start running into 4 crew. And like I said, I don't think that gives me a big enough leg up on boarding situations. Like, we send a human and a rock over there, and then that's going to be able to get us through fights. I feel like we can buy Beam Drone, potentially sell it at an early store next sector. Like, it just chips in enough fights to get us there. I think Hollow would just Gosh, would Hollow buy nothing? Would Hollow buy... Welcome aboard, Danny. Not just like, what would Hollow do? It's like, what's inherently the right recourse in trying to think through this? Shields 3 isn't actually, it's another possibility. We just tank up. Hippos Maniac. I'll put you on. You'll have to go on the list. Yeah, it's just really wild going 3 stores, no weapons. That's so wild. We gave ourselves every opportunity to be able to buy weapons at stores, and the game just went, no. The join command? Well, Nightbot wasn't working for a little while, else we hadn't really done that much FTL. Game knows about your free weapon button? Shh, yeah, because everyone keeps yapping about it. Snitches, yo. I apologize. Just in case I find a weapon and I need to start, like, generating a lot of scrap very quickly in the next sector. We don't get the upgrade. Gross. 1, 2, 3, 4, but maybe 5. 1, 2. Is this 3? 1. 1, 2, 3. Do I actually think this is 5? 1, 2. Yeah, I have no feel on how to do this right now. 1, 2. Hey, the Federation ship, and they give us a free weapon. And they give us a free weapon. Can sniff out fear. Yeah, it could be. Alright. So it's level 1. We'll cheat engine this. I think level 2 can also be cheat engined. Like, you'll get there eventually. Quest marker. Uh-huh. It's not quite a weapon. Okay, ASB being friendly against an elite. Yo? Okay, 13, 26. 26 plus 3. So the third volley is the scary one. Okay. Hi, Dick Dog. Mer. Cannon. Okay. We're still alive. The least needed reward. Oh, maybe next time we get reinforced in a teleporter. Like I said, it's a little bit better. It's an option. I don't. Gosh, the two-shielded elite ship fight. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that. And I don't think I can just wait for the ASB to pick it apart. I'm gonna smash the crap out of things. Please do. I mean, not on our ship. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we did see the two stores. High scrap reward slaver ship. Beam drone. Leto. In the wrong spot. No way! It's another Zoltan in weapons? Dude, that's so dumb. It's like the thing that's like almost never... Oh, and they left. No. Missed my timing there. Thank you. Think about it. Yeah. Like, we know because, like, the weapon will be pre-powered. Normally the weapons on the AI ships are offline at the start of fights. To prep for that. Borders are on our ships, so I'll be smashing those. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Okay, we can't kill them, but the drones, I mean, they have hacking, which is kind of disgusting, but we won't have Lanius bombers. They don't exist yet. It is 2 stores with double greens. I mean, I think we go abandon here. Maybe we just get an early store and everything's just fine. Store 4 is actually good. I think I ignore that beacon. I think it's too much. 3, 4, 5, 6. Zoltan homewards is not that bad. Like, with what we have, in theory, we get through their ships quickly. It's just, I have such a lack of... It still takes some time. Like, their first volley is just in clean. And with 2 shields, it's actually a long time before I can hurt their ship. We are talking 1, 2, 3, 4. At, like, best case scenario is 5 straight ions hit before I get to interact with their ships. So that's 20 seconds. So it's basically they're going to get 2 volleys before I can do anything. And here it's only like 1 volley. That they get to have, ideally. Like, again, we don't actually have to deal with Lanius bombers. So the only thing they'll have is hacking. Like, we gotta deal with Lanius bombers. We'd probably go Zoltan. But it's still 2 stores. I don't know, like, just to keep the ion going? Because, like, if it stops going, we just can't hurt them. And that's 35 bucks. That's 30. Drops me down to 76. 13 drone parts. $76, but if we get, like, actual weapons, we can shift out of drones. Now it gets even harder to shift into weapons, though. Alright, I'm gonna... We have to start using drones to set up there. I'm just trying to, like... This is not a situation I can go back, hello, Dragon Sage. This is not a situation where I can go, oh, last time I did this and then it worked. I've never been in this situation that I can recall. That I'm this deep without finding a weapon on this ship. So this enables us to double drone to try and set up the beam drone. Fights are really complicated, but it's less scrap. Alright, I think this. We can't go for that beacon. Hopefully that's not the store. Okay. This is pretty okay. Oh my gosh, this is amazingly okay. Alright, Dragon Sage. Alright, I mean, if we just only get that fight, that's great. They just don't have shields? We can't miss? Instantly hit them in their weapons? That could actually work. That could totally be fine. Okay, so now this drops me down to $100. Or do you go shields buffer? $90. Yeah. I don't think I have to quite go into this yet. Okay, double rewards. Pretty disgusting. Unfortunately. Okay. Sucks. I don't think I'm gonna get there in time to stop the missile anyways, at this point. It's not a vital system. Okay. Yeah, I honestly, I forgot that I could do that. When I was trying to figure out if I wanted to get this upgraded or not, so, I mean, we can just hold like this, I guess. Okay. Store? Store? It's like, I don't even know what hacking does for me, other than it's like, well, it opens up other possibilities later. Same thing with teleporter. Doesn't really do anything for me. Alright, if we buy hacking here, we drop down to 46 scrap. We still have another 50 unsellables. Like, I'm not even buying it to use it. I'm just buying it to hopefully find something else that works with it. If we get hacking, teleporter looks a little bit better. I don't love it. Normally you buy hacking and you're like, hooray, hacking! But here, it's like, it feels so sideways. Alright, well, we're gonna take a break, because it's that time to take an ad break. So we'll be out for 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and, I don't know, keep on FTLing. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I will see you in, 3 minutes. We're back. You are in a yay hacking mood. I mean, going against 3 shielded ships with this setup is really bad. Like, two is passable. 2 is, like, passable. 3 is really bad. They're gonna be 3 shielded ships. They're gonna be, like, 6, 7 power weapon systems. It's becomes very difficult to continue to be stabilized. And like I said, we're in an area where I'm not delving on my own history to be like, okay, this is what we do going forward here. That's not what's happening. I now have to like try and calculate what are my potential outs to getting me out of the situation that I'm currently in, and how bad are threats that enemies are going to be able to pose to me. Like, this buffer point is not inherently something I would go for in a lot of scenarios, and maybe it's wrong. It's just really tough to tell because I don't know what I'm getting into. Hey, Megahedron. Could be an empty distress, but I think with sector layout... Oh, man. Are we coming back? No, actually, maybe we do go around it. These don't even connect. Oh, this is just gross. How's the run going? It's going bad. We are in Sector 3. We have seen 4 stores and 0 weapons. We've gotten no weapon drops, and not a store hasn't offered us weapons. They've only offered us bad weapons. We've never seen a single weapon in any of the stores so far. So we're holding it together. Sounds like FTL. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes. Probably should turn on the med bay. This is a ship layout where you have to actually be a little bit careful when you're getting boarded. Like, if you get boarded by 2 crew and they start making their way to their med bay, you can have a response of like, oh, okay, I'll just move doors and I'll stop them. Nope. That 2 crew will run right through that room and into piloting because they try to find a room that they fit. Combat training for future boarders, something like that. Something like that. Okay. So this isn't too bad. Maybe it's not too bad. It's gonna fire, and I kind of need it to. Oh, good. Okay, that's better. That's way better. No. Here we go. Store number 5. We the Apons? Oh, so this alien race are called the Pawns. Hello, how's it going? Nice to meet you. How do you be? Math time. $50 plus 35. Plus 51 equals. Now. What? How did that happen? Oh, you. Alright. 50 plus 35 plus 51 equals 138 minus 80 equals... Darn high. Oh, you don't... that... Sorry. No way, Crow. I didn't know you played this game. On occasion. I think I would like the burst laser, but that would involve selling a lot of stuff. The math's really not great for me here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we definitely have 6 jumps. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. All jokes aside, kick some ass and hope the RNG isn't too wacky. Thank you, I appreciate it. Always glad to have you hanging out. Crow would be willing to buy a Vulcan. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait, I have weapons. Okay, so it's 50 scrap for the next weapon. This is bad. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever. I almost feel like we have to buy nothing, take like 3 more jumps, but this isn't gonna be here for 4. 1, 2, 3. Like we go 1, 2, and then we come back here at 3 and make a choice, because everything requires me to just like sell everything. So while it's nice that we see weapons, it's like it's like the burst laser doesn't quite get us there, right? We like ideally we're able to pick up both. I don't and get them online. I definitely do not have the money for that, right? We double checked. Because the money to get everything online is 180 and we're at 136. Switch to the Ion 2. That's currently where I'm leaning towards. Keep the combat drone, keep the beam drone. I mean, we do have hacking to kind of set stuff up. Like, normally this is, like, the pickup, but it just doesn't scale right now, unless essentially we find another, like, burst weapon. I don't know, like, this, with hacking. There's a lot of ships that doesn't really do anything. If we had drone recovery arm, we could just buy this and really tank up. Oh, no, I am in... Oh my gosh, it's 2. Right, it's 2, not 4. But I think we're going to come back to the store anyways. Right. I was keep thinking about getting the burst online with the ion that was going to 5 power in weapons, but it's actually only 4 power in weapons. I kind of like the idea of not doing anything else right now. We are still in 2 shielded ship territory. Like, see what we can keep until we come back to the store in 2 jumps. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hacking. What are you hacking? You're hacking my hacking? Okay, they don't have a repair bot. Actually, that has 2 buffer points right now. Huh. Okay, so our drone blocked the missile. I really don't want to eat 1 billion missiles, though. So hopefully it hits shields, a bunch of shots hit shields, their missiles go down, we start doing some stuff. This hacked on here, though, like, really limits what I can do, of course. Yeah, like, that's not super helpful. Oh, it's only a Leto, though. Gross. I mean... Wow, it is lethal, though. 2 breaches and a fire. They're out of missiles. It's only a concern if they try running away. We only had the 4 dodges, and then we also ate 4 missiles. The only concern is if they try to run away, and then I just can't stop them. All right, they've given me a surrender offer, which means they cannot run away now. No, go, come on. Come on! I hate it's trying to go around, which is not what I want it to do. Because of that. That's why I didn't want it to do that, because I was concerned that my crew might get caught and die. Gosh. I just needed to, like, I just want you to punch down the door, and I can't actually get him to do that. Hi, Enchado. 21 bucks. Okay. That was so frustrating. Like, whereas the game's just like, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I just can't, I could not do it. Oh, there's a clip of you doing good gameplay. I thought it'd be nice since I've been posting clips of a bunch of the other lately. That's true. It's fine. I mean, everyone's playing Hollow Knight. What can you do? Decent scrap, 21. I mean, if we get like 23 scrap, we can just buy the weapon outright. But now I can just sell like 1 drone. That feels like a pretty big win. Then I'll figure out what I can do after that. It's true, Hollow Knight hits peak concurrent players on Steam 11 hours ago. It just keeps breaking that record. Sure. Alright. Hi, giant text box. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's definitely 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the question is this 3 jumps? So farm, burn a jump, burn 2 jumps on the return back. So what am I selling here? Yeah, like, I was, like, really sweating how close this was, and it's, like, a dash and a half. I mean, Firebomb's really good for crew killing. Combat drone, we can just use a bunch of shots, but maybe we just switch off that now? Firebomb seems like it's the best sell. Like, I really can't support 2 drones and hacking. Like, that's just not going to be the case. The combat drone is nice, because, like, we could fire up extra shots, and the beam drone is better against, like, Zoltan Shield. So the question really is, in my mind, is being able to reliably get through Zoltan Shields going to be more of a factor of a benefit than going like the combat and the shots? And I kind of think it is. I don't think I'm going to need the shots. Well, no, that's wrong. 6 shots, beam drone. I think we actually sell the beam drone. I think the shots is more relevant. And then the fire bomb gives me some options and some crew killing later on. Even though it's like a mile from getting online, I just can't justify running both of these. Like, what we could do is hack, combat, and we're getting 3 damage through 3 shields. Pairs are a little light. And then we just go into Sector 4. And maybe we try, and if we can stabilize in Sector 4... Or maybe I just have to sell the firebomb now, so I can afford getting things online. Like, that's the other idea. Because that's still, God, so many drone parts. Until I can get hack level 2. But it's like 2 jumps in the next sector versus, like, selling this and then it's 1 jump. That was a bad sector. I mean, we found weapons, but that was not a very good sector. Okay. Give your fellow Engi some love, please. No. Store. Guess we kind of try to farm up for the store. Oh, I can't even get there. I mean, I still do the farm up. Yeah, we just loop all the way this way around. 39 scrap. Do I do anything with 39 scrap? I guess this gets to level 2. So sometimes we just shield hack, dump into weapons, hope for the best. Contact them, offer your help, quest marker, Engi quest, not great. Suddenly just burn through all the fuel because we got nothing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, normally I do like store scouting, but like, so those 2 beacons were dead, and I didn't have money, and so like once this kind of got cut off, I was just like, I skipped this store or a store ahead. I don't know. No. I do know. No, it's like I wanted that upgrade. Burning all the fuel was really bad. I mean, I couldn't do anything about it. It just burned all the fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that actually 4 jumps? Do I just go there, buy fuel? It's like nothing else to do. Maybe there's like some cool option here, but not really. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 6.5 dozen the other. Okay. Kind of depends on how long their cloaking is. Okay. Engi and Zoltan. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I prefer not to get cut in half here, but okay. I almost like want to sneak the firebomb in here. Okay, no dodges. No running. Cloak. Okay. Break the cloak so I get another volley. $27. Okay. Do I need to buy reactor, or do I need to start farming up money? We're so far behind. I need the combat drone. Like, buying the first reactor after we've got, like, another weapon online and a whole nother system and a shield bubble. Sure. No comma. I don't. It should mean something. All right. We're actually safe this fight. Gonna hack here just to make it an absolute pain for them to do that repair. That should get through. Of course, that's why you're here. Let them go. Awesome. Is this just low scrap? I mean, I guess it's scrap, though. Engi told you. This ship is a little bit more dangerous than the previous one. Ship is a lot more dangerous than the previous one. Oh, the ion intruder, I didn't even... Okay, now it's just a boarding bot. Into my shields, and my oxygen's already low. Okay, but I have a buffer point. Okay. Their weapons burn down. Keep attacking. Bum, 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 bum. Look at all that repair training. Okay. Dum, dum, dum. So there, the buffer plate was actually helpful. Just tank it. Oof. It's never a good feeling to be like, let's just tank it. Alright, could this give me like 50 scrap, like a free weapon or something? I'd be really appreciative of it. Like, it stinks when you're behind and then you have to do like a rental, like, on that drone. Alright, 30 bucks is pretty solid. Civilian and rock controlled. Civvy. 6 fuel and a dream. Immediate store with 63 scrap. Engi quest. What sector are we in? Gosh, it's sector 5. So bad. What's my average scrap going into this sector? 577. So I'm 100 scrap below that. And like a free thing. All right, so what I'm trying to think about is, so I don't have a lot of fuel. There's the store there. Gosh, I don't love what we're going to try and do in ion fights, if that's what these are. Hi there. Okay, that first volley is pretty gross, so I think we're gonna just trade volleys. So if I do 3 force damage to them, I think we might need 4 force damage. It's close. I mean, I get there first. Like, maybe this comes offline. That has the least charge, so if that's offline. Oh, 2 of my shots collided. That's unfortunate. Okay, but the fight's all right now. Phew, 41% dodge. So one thing is trying to start the hack a little bit earlier so that like it gets on cooldown faster and then I can hack again faster. Now we just have a safe fight. Okay, $39. Oh, I get such a good look at potential stores. All right, let's take that. Okay. Maybe. Okay, 2 shots out of 5. It's unfortunate. Fix it. All 3 more repairs. How exciting. $39. I guess we're kind of banking it on if things are bad, we just look like we hack and run. I have no idea how true that actually is. Okay, cloaking, disgusting weapons, but chance of double rewards. Level 3 cloak. Alright, level 3 cloak is really bad. Who knew? You know? Oh. So wise in the ways of science. Okay, I should be doing this. No. I mean, I think we fire just to try and take it down in time. Okay, we didn't get there. Okay. Zoomies. Drone recovery arm. I don't want that stupid all anyway. Yeah, it gets repaired for free anyways. Oh my gosh, I remember when that was the mindset, and some players still have it, where they're like, well, we always leave 10 hull unrepaired because we get that repaired for free, and it's just like, no, it so rarely happens. It's such a rare thing to bank on. Like, it's funny how, yeah, you get the 10 repair at the end of, like, Sector 7. That's understandable, but... Alright, so... What do I want? Do I just grab backup battery? Some repairs? Don't love it. Nice. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Store rescue? Okay, so I could sell out and I get cloaking. So boy, my green screen is being really aggressive there. Fuel. Yeah, the fuel is also a thing too. I had a defense drone by mind control. We have another store that we're gonna rescue. And we keep the anti-personnel. I guess. I mean, there's a chance. You know, if we take one of their weapons offline, we're, Okay, that's fine. Less fine, but okay. Come on! Come on, FTL! Well, no, I mean, it gave me this. There we go. So the reason, like, 3 shields just gives me security. We have the event, we have the later store, have a little bit of time to, like, try and farm up some money before we get there. Hello? Now we just need cloaking to win? I think. Indicate they're manned by rebels. Wow, that's a disgusting ship. Sharif don't like it. That's funny. Level 3 hack, cloak plus glaive should be able to win, right? Yeah. Plus with the like additional weapons, yes. That would be in a position where we would be able to win. Should be. Just roll. Okay. What? You don't want to go in my on-fire oxygen anymore? Rude. It's also rude. Alright, so I got the missiles offline. I guess. All right, I know they have a buffer point, but that's like a pretty big distraction that they have to deal with. Okay, that's already vented. We can just, you know, do this now. Okay. Missile's still not online. This will kill that crew. Yeah, I gave up on that. I'm gonna have to repair oxygen in a bit. Okay. Which has less O2 in it? I don't know. Okay. You go here, you go here. It's fine. So the reason I'm keeping this area locked off is like this area has no oxygen, so the oxygen would try to go into there. So like opening the doors into that room does not help oxygenate my O2. It would in fact hamper it. Let's wait for O2 to return. Level 2 hacking, cloaking, halberd, like with nothing else, it starts getting sketchier because you have to get through the Zoltan shield first with like buffer points. It depends. I'm not as comfortable with that one because the glaive is like 2 swipes, kills phase 1, 2 swipes, kills technically every phase. Halberd beam doesn't quite get there. Even if you cheeky swipe, it doesn't get there on phase 2. And it's 3 swipes to get through Zoltan shield. I don't know. Hacking my shields. Please don't. Well, the ion makes me think that this is... Alright, we'll see. Okay. That's a terrifying weapon. And also the combat drone helps set up some shots there. Wow, go combat drone. Kept their shield suppressed long enough? No, bring back. Nice. Combat drone is basically just like hacking. Basically. It did go. It went bonkers there, like at one point. Ooh, gross. Is that a shield hack? That's really bad. But we're rescuing a store and we have full hull. Oh, no sensors. Okay, well. Would like their weapons offline. Okay. Do our best against the combat. Yeah, like, shield hack would have been incredibly scary. Like, particularly if it was like a level 2. Then it would like set up the shields for this volley. Gotta rescue that space duck. It's so majestic. Gosh, there's been so many spooky fights. Like, this one could have been spooky. The level 3 cloaking fight could have been. Yeah, okay. Farb. Do I just buy the flak? So we're just fast. Break incoming. We could take a break. Oh, man. Yeah, all right, we'll take a break. 3-minute break. Think about what we're going to do here. Part of me likes grabbing the flak and just having this incredibly quick volley, 8 shots. We could shield hack, firebomb, shields, try to go for crew kills at the start. We have combat drone to help us get through. We also have anti-personnel to sell. So, yeah, anyways. Let's take a break. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll see you in a little bit. I think when I sit down, my green screen goes up. All right. So is Flak Burst 2 Burst 1 better than like Burst 2 and Glaive? That's currently what I'm thinking about. Or we could just sell the Glaive now for money. Like, phase 2 is a little bit gross. But what we do, we almost could sell the Firebomb, and, like, it would just be, like, Dunk Shields. Like, Dunk Shields, Cloak. Then try to get through. But right now, I'm thinking about how do I kill the flagship? Like, what's the best way? Because I don't have a mind control counter. Our crew really isn't amazing against boarders. Oh, maybe we just make sure we keep the anti-personnel then. Go for quick weapons and dunkage. Maybe I should have bought the pike, actually. All right, let's do this. Boo. Come on, if you give me just a little bit more money, a little funny thing will happen. Was that enough? Yeah. So just, real quick. We made more money this sector than we made the rest of the game combined. Just FYI. Yeah. Engi controller, Mantis Homeworlds. I mean, we got Engi. Like, Mantis Homeworlds isn't amazing. Ugh. Search. $50. I should check to see all the beacons connect where I think they do at the end there. Pay their toll? I don't think so. You know, if I'm doing this setup, then I should actually have the firebomb here. Like, take the opportunity. So many evasion hacks. Okay, so if we hit their shields, do we cause, like, a problem? Oh, the third shield bubble just came up. Aww. I missed it. No. I was thinking, like, maybe we get a crew kill, like we hit the ones here, but... We got real weapons now. That's cool. I like it. Oh, if I only had the glaive beam. Oh well, seemed to work out okay. Sure. Dangerous and not well armed. I'm sorry. Looks like a burst 1, perhaps another burst 1, and a heavy laser. You're not well armed. This is clearly a trap. Oh my gosh. Look how lighthearted we all are now. Because it seems like everything's actually okay. What do I need from stores? Anything? Take the surrender. Yeah, I kind of think we don't even need to hit stores now. So if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a trap. Chat. They lied to me. I should have already fired that. Oh. I mean, just distract him for a little bit. Love to see it. Gonna get one. Okay. We are in Sector 6. So hello, Gatan Ranja. Actually, it's Gatan. Yeah, no. Gatana Ranja. Missed a name. Apologies. Gata Narana? Alright. No. Yes. Yes. Nothing on an orange cat. Oh, cool. So, like, you're fine 50% of the time. The other 50% of the time, you will potentially just bite me. All right, that's fair enough. That's actually pretty good compared to the rest of chat. You've been here before. Okay. So, what if we beat this person up? I go to sensors. Only if proposed. You know what? That's fair. Oh, I was really hoping for like a fire there. I attack because look, there's a good opening. Or just any opening, really. Always bringing me down. I do much the same in other people's channels. Need some Fed B advice? So, like, starting advice, or you have a decision to make advice? Crow, you're so nice. Wouldn't you then be nice and cozy and warm when you blow them to smithereens, right? Unfortunately, Maloney's like not gonna try and put that fire out. No, there's nothing here. Then it instantly started a double fire. Oh, okay. Weapon, nice. I want to turtle up and max the main... Oh, go artillery is cool. I don't want to play meta is cool. So the problem... Okay. Artillery alone, you literally cannot win the game because in phase 3, you can't damage the Zoltan shield fast enough unless you have like 3 automated reloaders. So you do need other weapon support. If you're in normal and easy mode, it's a lot easier to get away with. On hard, not easy. It's a challenge. I mean, I like to go into it late game. There's been like 1 or 2 runs where I kind of got forced into using it early where I didn't find anything and I went like hacking and cloaking, but then immediately found another weapon. Yeah. Like, can it work? Absolutely. Is it as consistent? No. You know, it's what weapons and scrap kind of allow for. I mean, once you turtle up, you're turtled up. And then anything can kind of just work. So, like, if you have cloaking and hacking, then, like I said, is generally fine with some additional weapons. Just like how does that get online? It is like, I mean, this run we didn't find any weapons. 2 runs ago with this ship, or 3 runs ago, I can't remember what. I bought like a Hermes and a teleporter and went into like boarding because that was all the option I have. So if the game like doesn't give you the option to be able to survive, then you just make the call of well, I'm okay, still trying to get it online, and if I die, then I die. Okay, so we do 1 cloak first. But otherwise, I mean, it just essentially functions as your weapon system. Gross. As in a bad investment? Generally, yes. So the reason the meta doesn't go into it is, 1, you can't control what it hits, which is a problem, because normally you want to like have weapons, snipe enemy weapons, and and have as much control of a fight as possible. Have I tried it? Yeah, like, I haven't really tried focusing solely on it. There have been situations where I have built into it earlier than other players would. Like, some players just flat out ignore it. I think that's wrong. Normally, I at least like to have it toggled on as an option to stop ships from running, potentially give me, like, damage. I could not tell you, like, a situation where you go, okay, do I buy this weapon and get a weapon online, or do I go, like, level 3 into the beam? Like, how much of a risk that is? No idea. Those kind of numbers are so hard to come up with. Like, my general philosophy in FTL is like, oh, this didn't work one time, so then I try never to do it again. So if it felt like it didn't work, then I just wouldn't do it. But I couldn't tell you, out of all the permutations of FTL in front of you, how many times it wouldn't work. I just needed it to not work once. A good example is, like, getting training evasion, like training evasion. Ragagak won 100 times in a row without training evasion. He died and said that if they had trained evasion or FTL charge, might have got out of the bad fight that killed them. So all that training, which is a net positive, maybe is like a 1 in 100 times. And again, you're probably facing 40 ships. So it's like a 1 out of 4,000 fights chance that it matters. Do you think cloaking or... cloaking's generally going to be better there. You can, like... So turtling up, what we have here, like, we have a turtle up situation where against most enemy ships, they can't possibly harm us. And then it doesn't even really matter what kind of weapons we run as long as they're able to do damage at some point. That's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2 jumps. 1, 2. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on what it is. So, like, if you hack enemy weapons and you have cloaking, there's just so little that they could do to you. Woo! Hello. Smash it? No. Okay, you're going away. Oh, that works. Alright, so we cloak, we have 100% evasion. We started hacking the piloting more. So, generally we do weapon hacks, because weapon hacks are disgusting, particularly in conjunction with cloaking. Alright, so we got through the Zoltan Shield, took a little bit of time, and now we're waiting for our weapons to charge, right? We wait out the full duration. This doesn't quite work here in this situation. Also, I don't have quite as much battery or reactor power. Maybe I could have bought reactor. Not maybe I could have. I definitely could have. Alright, let's go ahead and hack their weapons here. So now we're hacking their weapons, right? So we cloak the bomb just to cloak the bomb. And the 2 shots from here. So as we're hacking their weapons, they're going to be hacked for like 7 seconds, 7.5 seconds. That is buying time for the cloaking to come off cooldown. So we get to essentially alternate between those 2 systems being functional. So we're either hacking their weapons or we have the ability to cloak their volley. It's much more frustrating when the defensive drone missile misses and hits you. Yeah, and on that ship, are you familiar with the blind spots? Or you could hack piloting. Yeah, we did a lot of piloting. We did some piloting hacks in the mid-game, but here we now just win eventually. Inevitable, where it's inevitable that we win. But yeah, so here is a blind spot for defense drones on every ship. So if this ship is a lot smaller, so the defense drones are better for about protecting this portion of it. But for the Federation ships, like the front 2 rooms and on the Fed B, that is the weapons and shields room. If a missile comes in through this direction and targets those rooms, the defense drone just doesn't see them and never bothers trying to shoot them. Now I don't have any shields. Like I said, the hat cloaking was off because of the... I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I don't have power right now. I should have bought power. I mean, this thing is really pushing what I need my power for. With the asteroid fields and combat drone. It's fine, we're alive. And our FTL was charged, so we could have just jumped away. They're more vulnerable to attack drones. There's so much about drones I don't know. Drones are really funny. Like, they use some, like, really weird numbers. Alright, well, can't upgrade now, because I'm in an asteroid field. I'm gonna wait for my oxygen to come all the way back up. Do you pre-cloak against Zoltan's shield, fire all your weapons, and then hack and treat it like a cloaking ship? Maybe that's the play. But it doesn't help kill the enemy, so... One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so 3. So the point of it is you can't take damage, you cannot be harmed, and you win eventually. It's slow. Alright, attack the ship. Alright. That's incredibly gross. Alright. So, this is like how it goes once you get this kind of setup. And like, once you have this setup, why almost anything works. Alright, so we let the weapon charge, and then we hack it. And then we fire. Alright, so actually now all we need is 2 shields anyways. Whew. Beep, 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 beep. So, like, if we weren't safe here, like I said, we could cloak. And this cloak is gonna last 10 seconds. That's all we have left on the cooldown for this. Like, that's all we have left on our cooldown is this. And so, like I said, with a little bit of understanding and like leaning into this, you just win inevitably. Even if like you're only dealing like 1 damage per volley, eventually you win. Now, there's a problem with ships trying to run away. Would you trade your burst one for a glaive? We kind of already did that. Like, I got rid of the glaive because I decided that these weapons were going to be faster. Was that before? Yeah, no, like, I went with the flak, essentially. Like, it could have gone that way. I wasn't sure where the money was going to go. Really? Again? Heckin' rude. Okay. Alright, where are we at now? If I had mind control, like, this is an easy crew kill. Yeah, so like I said, there's just... The meta is what it is in terms of, like, what works, like, the most consistent. I've never really tried pushing it. I know Mike did a like beam only run, and he might have foregone hacking in that run because it wasn't like really going to help and just was kind of like cloaking and defense drones and then turtle up all the way, which I could see that being the route to take. Yeah, it's not like, well, hacking would be bad in that situation. Wrong. Might be the case. Like I said, it's something that Mike Hopley has played around with. I've never... Like, I go into it if I get stuck and I have no other option. No shield hacking? Well, if you're going... The beam doesn't need shield hacking. Like, it goes through 4 layers... Actually, it goes through 5 layers of shields. It's just Zoltan is slow. For Advanced Edition, there was no hacking. That's true. But I also think, like, ships... Like, the flagship only has 3 shields. Let me crew kill you. Come on. I remember Hollow, I think, was like trying to do like a cycle without hacking. Probably got it. This is so unlikely. Also, because I like have not been paying as much attention. Oh, never mind. So unlikely instantly happens. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't have the doors, it connects. Yeah, boarding was so very strong. Okay. All right. I mean, we just go now. Well, you're gonna kind of go to doors anyways. No, that's bad for them. Alright, thank you for fighting in there. I was just about to cloak to try and hold him on my ship. Now they have a 4-room fire. Just to hold them off for a bit. That's unfortunate. 97. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, we gotta wait. I have not tried Void Wars, so I don't really have an opinion on it. At least not an informed one. I would have to really sit down and take a look at it. Like, the problem, like, forever will be, if I wanted to play an FTL like, I'd probably just play FTL. But it could be interesting to try and learn new strategies. Alright, now walk through the weapons room to go to the med bay after you get that fixed. Do it. What? Okay, here we go. That's my problem as well. If I wanted FTL, like, I just play FTL. Crew can carry items, many new mechanics. That's cool. That's like the important thing. I know a lot of people got bent out of shape of like the similarities of the UI and some of the upgrade costs. It's fair. I think they'll break through too fast anyways. 75% the same. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You just need to burn down the oxygen. That's it. Just needed to burn down the oxygen. Play like it. Yeah. I mean, I heard it's essentially a mashup of like 40K, which I've never played, and FTL. Like, I saw the upgrade system, the interface, and like the percentages and the costs were nearly identical. Which, if you're duplicating like the internal mechanics of FTL, like the costs, system damage speeds, and those kinds of things, instead of like building it from scratch to see what works, like that takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. I don't know. You know, games that I don't play for various reasons. Autofires per gun. You can set that up in FTL. It's complicated. It's a little bit silly. But I also think like you heal automatically after every jump. That's actually really nice. Can be. Attack the rebels. Yeah. They have missiles, chat. I have to. I have to. I got to. All right. Cool. Cool. Volley just decided not to go there. There we go. Kinda would like a fire. Okay, they're almost gonna instantly break through that door, though. No fires today. Alright, that's fair enough. We don't start the fire. It was never burning. Hello, All-Star. Now it starts. Maybe they're gonna try and punch through a different door. Gross. No. Hey, chat, what's that over there? Oh my gosh, I said, what? Oh, such a weird bug in the game. I just have damage? How did that happen? It's so silly. I should probably report that. Probably report that squirrel. Alright, next sector. Engi or Engi. Gosh, really turned around the last two sectors. It's that FTL. Oh, you won the run, so you know what? Let's just not. Let's just say you won. Wrong Engi. No. Still have to worry about maybe picking up some crew. Crew could be nice. Generally, I like to have 5 crew, particularly when I don't have mind control. Hi, Smith. Ooh, trained in shields. I believe that's dragon. We had the cure for them. They fear for the cargo safety, and I'm sure their crew, as all good captains do, fear for their crew. Stealth weapons is a little bit interesting. No. I mean, we swapped this out, I think, for the heavy too. And that gives us, like, our crew killing potential. Without doing anything else to swap. Like, we could also buy small bomb. Everybody here knows I'm a massive proponent of small bomb. But that should enable plenty of crew kills for us. Yeah. Stealth weapons. So in phase 3, it would let us get another volley so we get through the Zoltan shield faster. The question is do I need something else? Do LRS pay for themselves at this point? Some could argue yes. If you get like one more fight in the next sector than you would normally, though there's some debate whether, or there used to be a debate, this was years ago, that shipless beacons have like higher scrap potential than ship beacons in the last sector. Ew, why did I get jammed on stores like that? It's just not nice. Looks like I can avoid it, though. I mean, like, I would really argue, like, if we're not going to stores, then this is all kind of locked in anyways. Because, like, the idea is if you get one more fight in the upcoming sector and it's more than 30 scrap, then it pays for itself, right? You could argue maybe advanced FTL navigation has better value in the late sector. Do I need any of these? Am I keeping these? All right, what do I want? Shields 4? All right, shields 4, piloting, cloaking, buffer here. O2 buffer. How many more fights do we potentially have? And then reactor. Yeah. Alright, I'll start working towards stuff. Hello. What a bad volley. What a bad volley. Oh, I did not save your position. Is there a logic behind getting them to follow you into the medbay? Oh, so I don't want to fight him here. I just didn't want to fight him in here. I can just power the medbay and then I don't have to worry about it. Like that, it would just seem more convenient. So like, there's two of them, but there's no oxygen here, so the AI is like trying to find the next room to go to. I actually don't know if they would bypass this room and go into here. Like, I think it makes sense that they might have done that. With one crew, then there's none of that silliness. Right, because I put a crew into this room. So once I put the mantis in this room, they move down to here, right? And they go back into fight mode. Then I leave, and they're still in the flee mode. And the AI doesn't go, well, we already punched on this door. We were going this way. It tries to, like, determine what room to go into. There's a really, really weird level, which apparently doesn't matter, except one run of FTL where it got me killed. Which is, if this room had no oxygen, like, so they try to go to the next adjacent room, which has O2, all right? Like, that's what they're trying to do. If this room and this room also had no oxygen, then the crew here would just pick a random room to head for. That's what happens. And you wouldn't notice it because once they get to a room that has oxygen, they would just kind of like settle down in that room. And you go, oh, okay, they picked the room, the next room that has oxygen. But actually, they'll pick like this room or this room. They have just as much chance. And in some really weird scenarios, that can get you killed. Alright, so they boarded me twice. Wow, I didn't get a fire there? That's rude. Oh, that's overkill. Oh well. So, like, they fight here, then I have to fight, and then I have to move them down here, heal them up, and I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. So, I was going to keep running the mantis back and forth until they swapped to this room. Darn. Really would have liked to fight there. Yeah. That's cool. Also cool. Double missiles. No, thank you. It's funny, this is like the what, third time in a row they boarded into that room? I don't know if there's a weird, like, background thing. As far as I understand it, there isn't. Just coincidences be coincidences. And so the other reason I do it like this is, like I said, with these two crew, they don't want to be in a room where they can be outnumbered. So they would actually bypass here and go straight into piloting. Like if I, let's see, if I leave, they'll start moving, right? Yeah. Second time. That's like the third time I didn't catch somebody when I was thinking about catching somebody. You're gonna go all the way to engines? No. Good stuff. Maybe they put it out. Maybe. How much health are you at? Oh, running now? Cool. This. Is it time to buy double reactor? Promise to deliver it, take the cargo. I wouldn't mind an extra crew, actually. I think I like taking the extra crew there. There's a lot of reactor. It is! You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Small Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission. It has been a while." Maybe they miss us. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk small or save none. Exploring the weakness of the enemy fleet, it is the small rebel flagship. Small Tully responds. It's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. All right. It's good. It's good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I would like a reset. Not really any possibilities. Recloak. Smolly to his friends. That could be true. I don't know. We're not friends. Still need more reactor. Okay, I do need 2 shields because halberd beam missiles incoming. Okay, we'll just do a level 2 because I don't have the reactor for it. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my gosh, did I level piloting twice? I didn't notice I did that. Oh, that was supposed to be only level 1. Whoops. Sloppy. It's really funny. Everybody knows piloting 3 is illegal. It's true. Alright, so I do need at least level 1 in case, like, there's a mind control, because I don't have a mind control counter. You also kind of need it if you have, like... If you don't have cloaking, then you also need it, because you don't want your piloting get dunked and then, like, the surge happens. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Level 2 oxygen to combat an O2 hack. Double missiles and hacking. Disgusting. Also, I did not buy the stealth weapons. That whole play there was just because I was like, I have stealth weapons, right? No. No, I do not. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Level 3 is a flex on the flagship. It's all about the sense. The sensor flex is the biggest flex because, you know, they hack it so your levels 2 levels don't work. I almost always go hacking. On the, like, the ships where you only allowed one system, I go hacking, preferably. It just has such a wide array of flexibility to it. We might not get a reset. Fight the rebel ship. The big... Oh, the double fire and the stun. That's brutal. So the big hit against it is like the surge. Like the surge is just really scary. And some people kind of like prefer to have cloaking for the surge, and you can have like enough weapons for it, and it's okay. But really, hacking like just gives you such power, and as I said, flexibility. It enables like boarding to be a lot easier. I can't really think of a setup in where I'd rather have cloaking over, like, if I don't have weapons, would I rather have cloaking? I mean, if I don't have weapons, I'm thinking I'm boarding than probably hacking anyways. Bit of damage. Nice. Okay. I mean, we can take this and still get the reset. I'll take the guaranteed scrap here. More damage potential, although the most fun for me is mind control, even though it's objectively weaker than hacking. Yeah, mind control has some neat stuff, but it's so much more limited. Like, mind control with hacking is hilarious. There's so much you can do, and there's so much disruption that you can perform. But like without it, you know, you can manipulate boarding drones. Like, that's a thing, is you can manipulate some boarding drones. Alright. Get my reset. Ah! This is it! The small rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Okay, that's... okay. I think we'll go here. We have enough disruptive weapons to try and get some crew kills. I just need one of these 3 shots to hit. No fires? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Launch the shields against the ions. Missiles are almost back online. There we go. Am I cloaking this and shooting missiles? Probably. Yeah. Fires were a little bit late, but it's okay, because, like, we're gonna, like, crush shields both times and then just kidnap. Like, I can't get this one to leave that room, so it's okay. Got, like, 2 kills. No! I don't know, there might make sense actually to get doors. Of course, if I didn't have level 3 here, it's fine. Yo, double heavy and a missile. That's such a classic auto ship build. I'm gonna keep snoozing ads. Puts a little bit of pressure to get the flagship fight down fast enough so we don't have to endure another commercial break. Wow, okay. Okay. Come on. Just let me, like, hit you in the face. You ain't kidding. Who's all dodges? It's the same thing! Okay, there we go. Dodge this. Oh, well, alright, it's fine. It's fine. Still winning. Didn't matter. Okay. Alright, we don't want to hang around. Wait for the flagship to come to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. You chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicates redirect considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Always real power. Oh, right, the flax. Yeah, I was like, why is the defense drone shooting? Flax? Oh, yeah, I remember. No fires. What? That's not good. This is really bad. They just, like, stayed up. And I didn't get in through the shields. Well, we'll just see how timing goes. They're through. That doesn't even matter. Wow. Okay, just no dodges. That's fine. My first volley was just really bad. Dude, can I get off the map, please? Like, could you dodge something? It's just like continuous suppression. Wow. I don't want to risk taking another surge again. Ad starting soon. Fortunately, ad's gonna happen. We'll just we'll wait here, do some repairs. I'm curious how bad that went. Eventually, ads will kick on. Do 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 do. I don't think that's gonna go far enough back. No. Pro Revel. Discard clip. Videos. Do 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 do. Okay, so now that's phase 1. How bad was my first volley in phase 2? Yeah, we'll BRB. Kinda, sort of. We just won't do any advancing of the flagship while ads are running. Okay, so we hack shields. Both heavy shots missed. Wait. Okay, shields are down. Did we miss all 5? I think I shot a drone. Wow. Okay. Is it too late to join? It's never too late to join. Actually, I do have one crew. You can be an Engi. If you wish to be an Engi. Do I display up? Neat. Yeah, okay. But if we watch... Here comes the flak. So, flak are targeting here. It shot down one flak. The next 2 missed. And it looks like... the heavy laser missed and shot a drone. So they hit one, they hit a true flak, so because we didn't get the triple miss. There are fake flaks that are in there. They hit a true flak, and they ate a heavy laser, and then they dodged the other 3. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Smith, welcome on board. Just in the nick of time. All right, hi, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna do a little bit of repairing. So, if you didn't see that, or you missed it when we were... Are we still on disc? Oops. Let me get rid of that. There we go. If you missed the replay or missed it when it happened live, one of my heavy shots hit the defense drone. The other one missed. The defense drone shut down one of my true flak, and the other two missed. So that's why we had no damage on shields. Now, all three of my shots did hit missiles, but yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Um, 51 scrap, we can... Do we go battery? Alright, we're gonna run them out of the room. We're gonna try and kidnap and see where we're at. Alright, two borders, not bad. Engi. Alright, so we have two borders on our ship. This one's mind controlled. We're going to put the rock in there to buy some time. Everybody else is just in their normal positions, except weapons will be a little bit slower. Okay. I definitely can't take that one. I prefer not to take that one, even though we have level 3. Just lower a lot of my other evasion right now. Let's cloak. Plus drone's doing its thing. All right. Still okay. Get real power into here. Hack it. Okay, let's just kill that border. Okay, they're gonna kill themselves. Alright, double check everything is where we want everything to be. They're dead. This situation takes care of itself. We hit the missiles with everything we can. Missiles are completely offline. Cool. Okay. Won't be able to cloak. 6. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah, you get dodges with no pilot. Okay, I see how it is. Heckin' hacks is what it is. That's okay. GG's. Whew. Alright, the Engi Ion. Thank you, Danny Pick, Slythe, Strimesy, Bozemaniac, Dragon, and Zenith for joining the crew. Gross. 55-36. What a lie. What a lie. Oh, Crow is just like a pretty average run. 40, 99, 1901, 55-36. NGA goes to 40-4. Except that number is wrong. How's that one 39? But then this number down here is not 39. Human error inputting data. Number 1 Engi. So if we look at our lovely stats here. Anyway, it goes bigger, right? We can just like. So 116. That's a little bit light. That's light. That's light. That's really light. So this sector here had more scrap than the first 4 sectors combined, and that's kind of when we finally started stabilizing the run. It also helped when we finally found weapons. So 5 of the first 6 stores, well, the first 4 stores did not have weapons. There were no weapon options at all. Looking at those Engi sectors, though, putting